What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? So I made it home last night. Well, this morning it was after midnight when I made it home. Caught my flight. I was concerned going into surgery about how I would be at the airport coming home, but after my surgery, and once I started my recovery and saw how I was moving around pretty well, I wasn't so concerned about the flight, and it was not that bad. Like, I sat in my chair for a while on my pillow, and then when the no seatbelt light came on, sorry, y'all. When the no seatbelt light came on, I got up. I walked to the back and back up to the front. I was sitting in first class. Um, Walked back and forth a few times, like 3 times, and then I sat down because I didn't want to look like a weirdo. And when I sat down, I got on my knees on my BBL pillow, like put my BBL pillow on my knees, and put my pillow, my actual, I had a fluffy little cute little pillow. I put it in the chair and laid in the chair like that and went to sleep. And flight attendant didn't bother me or anything, even when it was time to land, baby. By the time I looked up, everybody was sitting up, had their seatbelts on, seat back forward. She ain't tell me nothing. I was still on my knees. Enough for me to go flying up there by the cabin. But I got up and I got back on my BBL pillow and strapped back in and everything, so that was nice. And then my husband, he had to work early this morning, so he couldn't make it to, well, he didn't make it to the airport to pick us up in my van, because I was planning on laying down in the back of that. But when I realized he had to work, because I thought his vacation had already started, when I realized he had to work, I told him don't worry about it. And we had someone else come pick us up, and I just laid across the back seat. That was my first time doing that for the hour drive back home. That wasn't so bad. I ended up falling asleep back there. Got home, and he had my avocado floaty in the bed. He had them blew it up for me and everything, probably thinking I would have wanted to sleep on my back, but I put it on the floor and I just wanted to rest the way I had become accustomed to, which is on my stomach. That's how I've been sleeping. That's how you're supposed to sleep through my whole recovery so far. I did try the avocado pillow this morning on the floor, but my butt touched the floor. So I know that I'll have to prop it up with a lot of pillows on each side underneath it to give me the leverage I'll need. But it was pretty comfortable as far as laying on my back. It was just a problem with my butt touching. So once I solve that problem, then I'll probably use it. And okay, so I'm glad I waited to speak on my recovery, because I was planning on, just speaking on it, giving y'all tips and tricks and all that as I went along. But I'm glad that I decided to wait on that, because apparently my recovery wasn't the norm. Okay, because they had women in there going through it. I mean, through it. When they take you out the van, if y'all watch my earlier video, please be sure to like and subscribe and share and press that little bell and all that. But anywho, if y'all saw my previous video, when they pulled me out of the van, he basically slid the mattress out and told me to, find my foot and push myself up to stand up. And they were telling me to open my eyes because I had to walk myself to my room when I got to the recovery house. So she gave me some sugar, a little sugar packet, to, I guess, wake me up, give me some energy, who knows. But I did that and I walked in. Apparently that's not how it usually goes, because they had women out there screaming, I give up. This one lady that I was staying at Mia Luxury Recovery Mia Luxury State Recovery House. Um, and they had this one lady. She came in after out of surgery, and she thought something was wrong. Like, she wasn't handling it well at all. She wanted to go to the hospital, so they ended up bringing her to the hospital. And then when they brought her back, she wanted to go back to the hospital, and the lady was trying to tell her, just calm down. You're freaking out. And they just had people in there couldn't walk. They had people in there just crying out in pain all through the night. So I guess everyone's recovery is different. So I'm glad I just wasn't speaking from, okay, this is how it is. You know what I'm saying? Because I guess maybe I'm different. And my cousin, who also had like lipo before, she's on the bigger side, and she told me that maybe it's because they didn't get much, because I had a skinny BBL, Lipo360 and a skinny BBL, and she was like, maybe because they didn't have to dig much fat out of me, because I was 99 pounds when I went in. That's the purpose of the skinny BBL. 99 pounds, BMI of 17, 5'3". So I was surprised that they got any fat. But she said maybe they didn't have to do it as aggressively on me. So maybe that's why my recovery wasn't as difficult. And that makes sense. So, but as far as me, my recovery went very well. I don't know if it's because I had been mentally preparing myself like all my life for this moment, because if you know me, like somebody who I grew up with about 2 days ago told me, bro, all you ever wanted was ass. You wanted ass like since it was small. Yes, that's all I've ever wanted. So I knew that they was gonna have pain coming with this procedure. I was willing to walk through the fire. So I already went in with the mentality that that beauty is pain, and I got to go through it to get to it. So I think that helped me a lot, because I was mentally prepared. And I've had breast implants. Like, I got my breast implants done 7 years ago, and I know that's not the same procedure, but I kind of knew what to expect, because when I went in, I was originally going for butt implants, because the BBL or lipo never even crossed my mind, because I'm so thin. So I thought my only option was butt implants. I decided the day of the surgery, on the advice of my surgeon, to go with the skinny BBL, because he convinced me that he could get enough fat. So, and I told him that, and I've always said, before this journey even really started, that I'm going to buy some ass, I'm going to buy some ass. I don't want nothing drastic. I don't want anything that's too much. I just want something to fill in my jeans. And when when I was scheduled to get the butt implant surgery after my physical consultation, because I had one over the online, but then I went in because I had to get sized, and my butt implants had to be custom ordered. So when I went in, he mentioned the fact that that butt implants the infection rate with that is so high, like 30 to 40%, and that is extremely high when it comes to cosmetic plastic surgery complications or infection rates. So he made sure that I knew that, and that was an issue even with the best surgeon. So so that kind of put that on my mind, and so yeah. So I mean, and I asked them, like, and if I would have got the butt implants, if they only would have been, because they was going inside of my muscle, so they couldn't be bigger than my actual butt muscle. So that means I would have had to get the smallest implants on the market, which was 2.3 centimeters, which was barely an inch in width. So I was concerned about that. Like, is it even going to be worth it? And this, that, and the third. And he said that it would. He was like, well, you really don't have any ass, so anything I put in there is going to make a drastic change. So, but like I said, I'm glad he talked me into the skinny BBL. And I'm glad he did, because I'm satisfied with the results. I feel like it fits my frame. And that's another thing. Like, I say I'm satisfied with the results, but some days that's not true. Like, some days I feel like, oh, I love it, and some days I don't. And I've heard about that in a group. Like, that's apparently a thing throughout this whole recovery, which is actually, full recovery will take 6 months before everything settles in and drops into its final place. So I heard that that's a thing. Like, some days you're gonna love your body, some days you're not. So that's kind of how it's been. But for the most part, I'm satisfied. I'm just mad that my hips went down as much as they did with the swelling. But I still think I look like a little miniature figurine. And then my friend made me feel real good. She was there with me the whole time, because she was supposed to get her surgery done as well. She was going to get Lipo360 and a BBL. And her ass chickened out. She got in that surgery group and went to listening to those people's stories, honey. And those people, some people wasn't satisfied with their results. And she just got spooked out and chickened out. But then she said she was still gonna come with me for moral support because her surgery was supposed to be the day after mine at the same doctor, same place, and everything. So she still came with for moral support. And one day after I got my massage. Oh, I had this awesome massage lady. Her name was Monica. She came to my hotel room and she would give me a massage, and then she would give me a shower, and then she would get me dressed afterwards. She was just as lovely as she wanted to be. And so one day she was getting me out the shower, and she was getting me ready to get back into my faja, and my friend was like, "Friend, you have a model body." And so that made me feel real good. Yeah, dig. Thanks, friend. You know, how many of us have them, you know? So yeah, so that's that. And what else did I want to tell y'all? So I videoed me getting my drain taken out. That wasn't really painful. I got that done the same day that I left. On my 7th day, I was draining less than 25 milliliters, so I got that done. That didn't really hurt. It was weird because I felt it coming out of my stomach. Like I felt it on the other side of my stomach from the inside, and then it burned, which was weird. It burned, and then it burned even more because he put like the alcohol pad to clean it, of course, and all that. So then, but yeah, that was that, and it was over. And then I know a lot of people say it feels so much better when the drain's out, and at first I was like, I still feel the same. Like, you know, now it feels kind of weird because the drain's out. But then later on, after I got my massage and went on my walk, then it did feel better. And I noticed that it don't hurt when I laugh anymore. Like it don't hurt like when I was laughing when I had my drain in. Oh, it would hurt so bad. And I was on the phone with my aunt, and I was just cracking up, and I realized, hey, it don't hurt anymore. So I don't know if that's because I'm on day 8 or because the drain got taken out yesterday, but that's something that I noticed. And so now I'm at home, and I kind of feel like I don't know how to be, like, because I work from home. So the kids are in school, my husband is at work, I'm here by myself, and I am just here. Like I'm not supposed to drive anywhere. I'm not supposed to work right now. I'm not supposed to be like cleaning up right now. So, you know, what do I do? I damn sure ain't cooking nothing today. Not my first day out. I ain't doing that. I'm not gonna do that. So I'm just here, and I done started watching a show, American Lights, All American Lights. I put it on last night to try to just drift off to sleep and caught myself caught up in it. So I'm watching that. Need to finish All American. But yeah, that's day 8. So I figure right now I'll just start making like little videos throughout the week, and then maybe start posting weekly of something exciting happen. Then I'll just post randomly. I guess I don't know. Y'all don't depend on me. I see you when I see you. You dig? But thanks for tuning in. And hey, y'all, now I be seeing these girls on YouTube doing their videos and shit, and be full face and fluffy little starry night backgrounds and little this ain't that. This ain't that. I don't know. I might have some coal in my eye. My hair might be dry some days. Who knows? You know? Who knows? I'm not that type of gal. I'm not that type of gal at all. You get what you get. You know, just roll with me. I ain't got time. And most of the time when I do got it, I don't wanna. You know, I just don't wanna. So, yeah, thanks for tuning in. And like I said, y'all be sure to like and subscribe to my channel and hit that button. And I'm gonna have to find a cute little saying or something. Throw a little jingle. I'm gonna write a song about it. Y'all wanna hear it? Here you go. I'm gonna come up with a little jingle or something to close us out or to open us up. I got time. Y'all have a good one.